Welcome to the Wooden Boat Center here at Sapperton Landing in New Westminster. We are right here down on the Fraser River, just upstream from downtown New Westminster. It's great scenery here. We have boats coming in to the dock, which is a public dock. And then, of course, there's lots of activity here on the Fraser. The building that houses the Wooden Boat Center is a historical building here in New Westminster, designated a heritage building and used to be part of the BC Penitentiary, which of course was just across the main road of Columbia Street here. And so it's still designated as the Wharf Warehouse. When the center is open, we have a few boats here on display and our signage inviting the members of the public to join the society, join the club, and come on down here and work on boats with us. So let's go have a look inside. The building is approximately 300 square feet. It's an old cinder block building, got metal trusses and a wooden roof. All of this has been remained here since 1930 when the building was constructed. As part of the BC Penitentiary, our understanding is that this building was used to bring in supplies along the Fraser River, probably long before there were many roads in the area. And coal supplies. They do refer to this building as the coal house. The coal used to be delivered on the Fraser River and brought into the coal house here. And then rumor has it, and historians say, that there was a tunnel from this building up to the penitentiary, which was, I don't know, half a kilometer away on the other side of the main road. Let's take a look at some of the projects that are on the go here. Now we have a nutshell pram, a little plywood constructed tender, great little tender for towing and rowing. And it does also come in a sailing version, but this is just the little 7.5 foot rowing version. We have the plans here, which we are working on with our members. Then we can move on to this little kayak that was donated. Now this was built by a person probably at home. Was actually donated to another club. They had no interest in it, so we thought, you know what, we can put this together here. Since it came to us, we finished up the hull and sanded and fiberglass, and now we're ready to start on the deck. And then we have the hand liner here. Now this project was started by another group again. I believe it was started for a demonstrative purpose at an event, and following that, this is just sort of how it ended up. Now this is a very traditional build. All of these longitudinal stringers will come out when planking goes on, and then the frames then all the planking will be riveted in, and we shall see. Now this is a very traditional boat. It's very similar to small boats that would have been built on the banks of the Fraser River in the Steveston area for those to just go out and do some fishing. Then down this end of the shop we have the cold molded plywood boat from the Davidson Company, which we're looking here. It's a patent of 1947. Now I don't know whether that's when this boat was built, but that may very well be when the design was established by the Davidson Company. They built all kinds of little boats throughout the Vancouver area. We hope to restore this at least enough that it can sail one more time, and then maybe the person who donated it would like to see it go to a museum, because we do not believe that there are probably any more of the cold molded Davidson boats left here in Vancouver. And then last, we'll move on to this little traditional Carvel planked rowboat. May have had a motor on it at some point in time. We don't really know exactly the heritage on this one. However, the person who had it last says he believes that it was built here in New Westminster. Hence, that's sort of why we are hanging on to it. I mean, it does require quite a bit of extensive work, but nothing that can't be accomplished with a bit of time and a bit of effort. We'll probably be looking to replace the center line, which we refer to as the keel, maybe the planking that's beside the keel, which is the garboard planks, the first planks on the boat, and then a lot of frames, which are relatively simple to do once we've got the hull back together with planking. So maybe this project would be something that would interest those in New Westminster or the city of New Westminster. heritage of New Westminster, because this one belongs to you. And lastly, sitting outside here is our chestnut canoe. This was donated to us. We fully restored it. Got a bit of planking, one new rib, and a new canvas, filler, paint, varnish, and even a new decal up front here. This one is for sale. We're hoping to get somewhere in the neighborhood of $1,800, which is a pretty good deal considering the age and the amount of time and materials that went into restoring it.